Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch today's video. The video about to watch right now is a mind-blowing prophecy and revelation from Prophet Joshua Iginla. In this video, he has revealed shocking things about our country, Nigeria. I'm not going to waste your time. I'll just watch the video and listen to everything Prophet Joshua Iginla have to say concerning our country, Nigeria. Please don't forget, share the video on all social media platforms, share with your friends and loved ones, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell so whenever I post another video, you'll be notified. Please do me a favor, like this video and drop a comment. By doing this, you trigger the YouTube algorithm to continue to share and recommend this video with more people. God bless you as you do so. Watch this video.
The problem of Nigeria is not gun and bullet. It's spiritual. It's spiritual. You can't fight an ideology with gun and bullet. Let me explain this. Sit down before we pray. I'm worried. Some people want to fight an ideology. How do you fight an ideology? An ideology is like a spirit. You can't fight an ideology. You can't use gun and bullet to stop an ideology. The way to deal with an ideology, you engage it with wisdom. The only bullet that can kill an ideology is the bullet of knowledge. Wisdom. Wisdom. The only way to deal with the ideology is to go back to the founder of the ideology and reprogram the ideology and stand at the central processing unit of the ideology and make sure it is rightfully corrected. If you remove the leader, have you removed the ideology? There are more crazy Nnamdi Kanu that will come up after Nnamdi. They are just hiding under him. The only way to kill this is not by gun and bullet. It's by engaging with proper dialogue, with knowledge and wisdom. This cry we are hearing here is not a cry of children, it's a cry of adults. The only way, I am not an advocate that Nigeria should separate, God forbid. No. But I'm saying the best way to handle this, listen to the cry of the children. Sit down. Everything is not gun and bullet. When you take the leader away, okay, take the leader away. The next, how many people are on the street? Do you know how many spirit of Biafra have entered people? Do you know how many? Do you know how many millions are carrying the spirit of Biafra around? So if you kill the leader or you take the leader away, can you take the spirit from everybody? Ojukwu is not here, but Biafra is alive. It's an ideology. The man who started it has left. Before he left, he kept quiet and lived peacefully and left. But the generation that have come have picked it up, and it's even worse than his own now. And they are engaging it with an idea, with knowledge. So the best way to deal with this is not gun and bullet. It's not gun and bullet. When the revolution want to start, the revolutionists, the first thing they will do, they will pass the idea and impregnate their followers. The only way to stop it is to stop them before they impregnate the followers. But if the followers are impregnated, that's all. All of them are carrying pregnancy. They will soon deliver to other children. If you have 2 million Biafra, you already have 4 million Biafra, because they are selling the ideology. And now I don't have a problem. But my own concern is that you don't take woman's life. The best way to do that, you engage them in the ideology. If you feel the ideology is not correct, you dialogue. You sit down with them. If dignifying them will make them feel important, then do that. We can't be killing people and we are getting excited. No. Boko Haram is a terrorist group. Have you stopped them from killing? Are they not still killing? They're still killing. Did it start as a peaceful group? Yes. Were the ideology crazy? Yes. How do you engage it? Engage the leaders. And you see, some of these things are very spiritual. They are very spiritual. Very spiritual. See, something that can die within 15 days, it can stay there for 15 years, because the way leaders are handling it. the issue of Biafra is so simple. You are agitating. Is this what you want? Then comfort. Okay, let's do a referendum. Let's see how popular this your thing is. Or restructure Nigeria. That's all. Sit down with these boys, make them feel important. How did the unrest in Niger Delta died? Yaradua did dialogue. That's the best way. This thing, everything gone, bullet, everything, fight, aggression, it will take us nowhere. The world is too civilized. Look at America. Look at the way they abuse Trump and they say everything. The guy with those bands and tweet again. He tweets and continue his life. That is what we call civilization. That is what we call. You can abuse me to hell, say whatever you want to say. It doesn't stop it. I am the president and I am the commander in charge of wherever you are. You abuse, but I'm still your president. These things are just simple maturity. To fill a political office is not maturity, it's an appointment. I'm worried. I started talking about Biafra before this happened. And I'll say, let's kill this thing. Dialogue. Dialogue. Even we as fathers, our children will just do some things and we see it very stupid. But we have to give them audience. I just hear them and let them talk. And when they talk, what do? We judge and advise them. Sitting down at the table and talking, even to take us to discuss for 1 month, for life not to be lost, is more important than losing lives. If we have to engage Nnamdi Kanu and all the Biafra discussing, young man, what do you want? Let's do night vigil in discussing than losing millions of souls. Discussion, dialogue will never kill anybody, but bullets will kill.
I'm sure you have heard everything Prophet Joshua Iginla have to say concerning our country, Nigeria. He mentioned that the problem of Nigeria is spiritual, that we cannot solve the problem of Nigeria with gun and bullet. And I agree with him. I am not saying that the problem of Nigeria is actually spiritual. I am saying that we cannot solve the problem of Nigeria with gun and bullet. I am saying this because of some of us that think that fighting and going for war or all these things is what is going to save our country, Nigeria. That is not what is going to help our country, Nigeria. Some of us want us to go for protest. Some of us want us to go and do this and that. Some of us are saying let's divide, let's do this, let's do that. That is not what is going to save our country, Nigeria. Like he mentioned, you cannot fight an ideology with gun and bullet. Some of us think that it is violence that is going to help us achieve what we need to achieve. No, I've always mentioned it on this channel that there is a way you can win battles without fighting. There is a way you can actually win battles without fighting. I've encouraged us that we should do well to pray. But some of us think that violence is the way we should go. That violence is the best way. That our leaders don't like peace. They don't like this. They don't like that. No, that is not the best way to go. I am not saying, let me mention it again. I am not saying that the problem of Nigeria is spiritual. I don't believe that our problem is just spiritual only. I'm telling you that our leaders are contributing to most of the things happening in our country. Yes, there is the spiritual part, because I still believe that whatever happens physically is controlled by the spiritual. But I believe that whatever is happening in this country, our leaders know. They know what they are doing. They know everything they are doing. They have decided on their own that they are not going to do anything good, anything better that is going to move this country, Nigeria, forward. That is what I believe. I don't believe that any spirit is fighting them. They are intentionally suffering the citizens of this country. They are intentionally looting all the resources of this country. They have made the decision that we are not going to do anything good in this country, Nigeria. Take, for instance, what Governor 𝗙𝗪𝗖𝗓 is doing in Abia State. Why is the spirit not fighting Governor 𝗙𝗪𝗖𝗓 from doing the things he's supposed to do? Because he has made up his mind that he has made the decision to do the right thing. If you make up your mind to do something, nothing can stop you. Nothing. These politicians, they have decided that they are going to be stealing things from Nigeria, to be stealing our resources. It is not because anything is fighting them or all those things. Like I said earlier, there is the spiritual part. But I'm telling you, the majority of what is happening in this our country, Nigeria, is down to the decision that our politicians have made. They have decided that they are not going to do anything good, anything amazing for our country, Nigeria. They have decided that. Just last week or so, we read that a lady, I've forgotten her name, I'll be a minister or something, so that this EFCC found 30 billion naira in her account. We also heard that in the Senate about how many billion was missing. That is what we keep hearing year in, year out. And we say it is spiritual. No, these people are deliberately taking our resources and sharing it among themselves. That is what they are doing. That is what they are doing. It is not because any spirit is fighting them. I've said it, look at what Alex Otti is doing. That is a man that has vision. A man that have decided when I become the governor, as I am the governor, I am going to do the right thing. If all our governors decide that, I'm telling you that Nigeria is going to be very powerful. Nigeria is going to be very great, but they won't do it. All they care about is looting. And I've always said this, why is it that, for instance, if they give you 100% to work, why can't you, loot 20% and use the 80% to work? I am not encouraging stealing or looting in the country Nigeria. I am just saying it because these our politicians, they cannot stop looting our resources. So, but why can't they have conscience, loot 20% and use the 80% to at least develop our country? But they will not do that. They will use 20% to develop the country and loot 80%. That is what they do. It doesn't make sense to me. I will never understand it. I will never understand why the politicians cannot decide to do something good. I will never understand why they cannot make the decision to do something right for our country. I will never understand. If all the politicians, all the governors decide that we are going to do something right, I am telling you that Nigeria is going to be great. Nigeria is going to be bigger. Nigeria is going to be better. If all the politicians decide to do something right, I'm telling you that the country you are seeing right now will be a very different country. But you are seeing what you are seeing right now because these people have decided not to do anything. They have decided not to do anything. So I don't believe that our problem is just spiritual. It is because the people that we voted in, the people that are supposed to be serving us, the people that are supposed to be helping to fix this country, they have decided to be looting from the country. They have decided not to do anything good for the country. They have decided just to be corrupt. Let me not waste my time talking about, because if you keep talking about the situation of Nigeria, you want to weep. A country like Nigeria, I'm telling you, if our politicians, they decide to do something good, I don't know any country in Africa that is going to be able to match Nigeria in terms of the things it is going to be doing and achieving. Nigeria will be competing with countries from Europe and America. I'm telling you, we are that blessed. We are blessed with resources, natural resources, human resources, everything you can think about. We have everything a country needs to become great. But because of greed, selfish leaders, that is why you see Nigeria suffering the way it is suffering today. Nigeria is bleeding, and Nigeria is crying out for a leader with the right vision, with the right mindset. To keep electing and seeing year in, year out are just criminals. People that are just hell-bent in deceiving, like in looting from the country. Why? Every year you are hearing this money is missing, that money is missing. We have heard in the past that snake swallowed money. This happened, that happened. Different strange stories. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. I know that people will come and be condemning what Pastor Joshua Iginla have said, but please let us try to listen to him with understanding. I am not saying that everything he said that it is the truth, that is what I am not God that gave him the revelation. I didn't give him the revelation. I'm not a member of his church. I am just bringing what he said to you and try to analyze it so that we all can understand certain things about this our country, Nigeria. I love what he said, that you cannot fight an ideology with gun and bullet. I remember what Professor Lumumba said one time. He said that corruption in Africa is like an institution. You cannot fight an institution with gun and bullets. That is the same thing he's saying. We need to understand this thing. We need to understand it. It's well. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell so whenever I post another video, you'll be notified. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you to you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for always stopping by to watch our video. We appreciate this love and we appreciate the support. Please don't forget, share the video on all social media platforms, share with your friends and loved ones. And please do me a favor, like the video and drop a comment. By doing this, you trigger the YouTube algorithm to continue to recommend and share the video with more people. God bless you as you do so. I'll see you in the next video. You are blessed.
I have good news for you. Your will is being written. I am what I am by the grace of God. As long as that grace does not fail, Satan will never fail. This revival you see will not be aborted.